So, welcome to the video that I promised you on how to navigate around Canvas. Now, this is the landing page for Canvas, myascore.instructure.com, and you can tell it's the right one because it's got the MyAscore College logo on, and then I put my email address, put my password in. You can stay signed in if it's your computer, and then you log in, and as soon as you log into Canvas you'll get put onto what's called the dashboard. Now the dashboard includes whichever modules you have favorited. To favourite a module, you can go to courses, you can select all courses, and you can highlight the star next to the course that you want to favourite, and you can unselect the star that you don't want to favourite. I'm going to favourite this just as a demonstration. So the business management, this is one of your modules. This is for the agriculture machinery engineering course, which never took off. Company car prep and tech, which is Ian's, and so on and so forth. You get the idea. And then as soon as you go back to dashboard, you can see that the alpha course, my Canvas training site 38, has changed. Now what you can do with this, you can edit it, you can have your own colour scheme. If you wanted to make yours purple and you wanted to call it whatever you wanted and apply, it will come up in the colour and it will come up with a nickname that you've selected, but only for you. I don't get to see whatever you've called it. I'm going to change that back so I know what it is. Oops, it's not quite worked. And yellow, apply. Okay, so and then simply to unselect something that you don't want to be in your dashboard, you go and find it, you uncheck the start. As soon as you go back to dashboard, it'll no longer be there. So let's have a look at the CAD and the navigation around CAD. Now the home page sometimes changes depending on which member of staff is looking after that site. So in this case CAD, which is my module, I look after it. Logistics, Simon looks after it. He may have his set slightly differently. Now my home page is a little bit on computers at the moment because some of us are buying computers, and so this is a SolidWorks recommendation file and then all the stuff I've written on computers. Now if you want to go and have a look at all the different pages that are available, you can go to pages. Now it will send you to the front page, which I have selected at the moment to be the computer requirements, but if you go to view all pages you can see everything that's ever been there. Front page, computer requirements, been on SolidWorks. So the front page is just a little bit about the module. So I am going to start changing this so that a page includes the video tutorial from the week before. To find the video tutorial library, you go to modules, and in the modules, these are my teaching documents which never get published, but we've got the MIP, we've got some basic information and notes. So week 1, which was our introduction, that's creating our first cube, and there's also the lesson slides from there. You can close it by pressing this. Lesson 2, and then this is our design intent. This is where we created the rocker. So this is where you find all the videos, and that is pretty much navigation 101. You can go to announcements. This is where I've told you about the SolidWorks tickets, some discussions. I created a new discussion the other day about installing CAD. Assignment 1 CAD, there's been 2 posts. So this was Dan Smith. I quite enjoyed doing CAD for the first time. That's great. What's your best bit so far? And he has ignored me, so that's fine. Also, what I wanted to have a look at was assignments. Now, assignment 1 is your CAD project, and you're going to be submitting that here. And assignment 2 is your data one, and you're going to be submitting that here. But what I want to do is I want to get you using this interface for submissions. So I've set us a task for submitting SolidWorks, and now what you do is you create some kind of JPEG, some kind of image, and you upload an image or photo or a screen grab of SolidWorks on your machine with some way to prove it's yours. So not just going online, getting some random SolidWorks video. For example, if it was mine, I may want to open a notepad in the bottom corner and say, my name's Elliot Rushton, this is my SolidWorks, or I may want to design a part that says Elliot Rushton, anything like that. You know, think outside the box, but please also make sure that you keep it clean. So 0 of 1 submissions graded, so I actually have a submission. Student submissions are being gathered. Click here to download it, have a look at my submission, and it's Dean Owen and it's a photograph, and Dean, you can't see this but I can see he's got his toolbar at the bottom and he's written Dean across SolidWorks, and I can tell it's his computer because the computers in the CAD suite don't have Wi-Fi, and I can see that he's on Wi-Fi. He's also got his battery charger connected to his laptop, so that's great. Well done, Dean, good job. Yeah, so going back to home, you can see the computer requirements. Okay, so moving back onto dashboard, we are going to have a look at the Motorsport course site, and again this works exactly the same. I'm promoting personal tutorials at the moment. This is the personal tutorial video. You can click the link to open it in YouTube. When we go to pages on the course site, there's a lot more information here. There's the welcome, there's the core, etc, etc. This was the Padlet that we used early on in Freshers Week, I think it was, and I've now unpublished that because we don't need it anymore. There's some on the race team. We're going to be putting some information about the rally team on here as well. Okay, so let's have a look at all courses. We're going on to My Safety and My Wellbeing. Favourite that, go to dashboard, My Safety and My Wellbeing has appeared. I don't want it to be called My Safety and My Wellbeing, and I also don't really like the colour grey. I am quite fond of purple, and I'm going to call it no, My Safety and My Wellbeing is pretty much the name that I will use. So press OK, and there we go, we have a nice little colour scheme going on here. Also, if you are just accessing something once, you can just go My Safety and My Wellbeing, click it straight from here, and it will take you to that site. Now, in the modules, we have some instructions: introduction to safeguarding, safeguarding and prevent quiz, and then we have the values and behaviours quiz, and you need to go through all these and get all of these questions answered. So a quiz style assessment, and then you'll get a certificate at the end of it to say that you've done this. So work through the package, and if you have any concerns, check with tutor member of the core. Please put the password in for the prevent package, which is roots prevent 313. You can also find it in the modules list. So this is the prevent package. We click on that, we go forward, life's all good. So you actually need to be completing this before next week. I will allocate some time during the session for you to use iPads, for us to maybe go and get a computer room, but it's going to work better for everybody if you just manage to do this in your own time. Okay, so there you go, a little bit of Canvas 101. If anybody has any more questions, or they want a certain tutorial on a different aspect of Canvas, let me know and I shall put this on my channel. Okay, thank you very much.